So the White House is entering its Dark Brandon phase. Yesterday, I covered on my show that Dark Brandon emerged. You know, it's I don't know if anyone has ever seen Naruto, but you know how, like, you know, you got the nine-tailed fox spirit in Naruto, and you know those, like, episodes or those chapters of the manga, whichever you're enjoying from, you know, where, like, Naruto goes inside his own, like, subconscious and, like, sees the giant cage with the fox demon and then talks to them. Now that's Dark Brandon, right? So Joe Biden, right, he has Dark Brandon inside him, right? Dark Brandon is in there, locked away in a cage, deep in his subconscious. And, you know, unfortunately for the Republican Party, and fortunately for the Democratic Party, Dark Brandon has been released. And so yesterday, Dark Brandon was harassing the idea of people, oh, well, don't you, like, what about these people who don't have this or already paid off their debt or whatever? And then Dark Brandon came out to play. He said, oh, what about the average Americans seeing billionaires getting tax cuts, right? So Dark Brandon is alive and well, and it was not just a one-off. In fact, I would even go as far as to say Dark Brandon is on a spree. So let's check this out. The White House shines light on Republicans who are criticizing student debt cancellation after getting their PPP loans forgiven. Whoa. Dark Brandon is alive, folks. Holy shit. And then we got this fucking... Ugh. The White House hit back at Republicans in an uncharacteristic manner Thursday. Again, it is very uncharacteristic of Joe Biden, but Dark Brandon would do this stuff all day, every day, by using its Twitter account to go after GOP lawmakers who are bashing President Joe Biden's move to cancel some student debt after they personally benefited from having Paycheck Protection Program loans forgiven during the COVID pandemic. So once again, folks, Joe Biden's student loan debt cancellation should have been higher. It should have been more. But I'm glad to see that the White House is actually defending their policy decisions. Usually the White House spends all of their time like going, oh, well, you see, you know, and I agree with your critique. We probably made the wrong idea. This time the White House is actually like, no, we did the right thing. Go fuck yourselves. And you know what? That's pretty cool. So I think we should encourage this. In a series of tweets, the White House highlighted several congressional Republicans. Let's just look at the tweets. So this is the Twitter chain, the Twitter thread. So let's see what Marjorie Taylor Greene has to say.
But for our government,
I can't fucking hear this goddamn bitch. Jesus Christ.
Just to say, you know, okay, well, your debt is completely forgiven. Obviously, they have an agenda for that. They need votes in November. So the timing is a pure coincidence there as well. But it's completely unfair. And taxpayers all over the country, taxpayers that never took out a student loan, taxpayers that pay their bills and you know, maybe even never went to college or just...
So I just want to say, not only am I a taxpayer, but I am also someone who never went to college. And guess what? I dropped out of high school, so I couldn't even really go to college. So you know what? Also, I support student loan debt cancellation. And you know what else I support? I support wiping all of the slate clean, not just 20K. I support completely erasing all student debt in this entire country. That's what I support. So go fuck yourself. But anyway, the White House said Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene had $183,000 in PPP loans forgiven. Whoa. Dark fucking Brandon. Again, Dark Brandon is out there. We need fucking goddamn Jiraiya to do that fucking sealing jutsu on this fucking guy. Otherwise, Dark Brandon's gonna consume the whole universe. This is some crazy shit. And then Rep. Vern Buchanan says some other stupid shit. Honestly, I'm not going to watch all these clips, but Congressman Vern Buchanan had over $2.3 million in loans forgiven. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. And then Congresswoman Malarkinson had over 1.4, or Congressman, I guess, $1.4 million in PPP loans forgiven. Oh my God. Congressman Kevin Hearn had over $1 million of PPP loans forgiven. Oh my God. Congressman Mike goddamn Kelly, $987,000. Congressman Matt Gaetz, $482. I mean, this is Dark Brandon. I'm not going to lie to y'all. If the White House did this every day, you know what? maybe I'd say Joe Biden isn't a garbage president. But as it stands, Joe Biden still a pretty garbage president. But at least for once, they're defending their fucking goddamn policy. At least for once, they're going on the offensive. And you know what? I'm here for it. I think that that's a good thing. But again, Joe Biden should, of course, cancel more student loan debt. Student loan debt is indentured servitude. It is a racket. It is a scam. And, I think personally, not only should student loan debt be completely forgiven for all Americans, but the people that keep adding extra interest rates, the people that keep adding extra inflationary rates to their student loan debts, there are people that are paying like if you're like 40 years old, 50 years old, and you took out a loan like 30 years ago, right? Like, chances are you already paid off your loan decades ago. Now you're just paying off fees and interest rates and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people end up paying 300, 400% their initial loan in fees and all that stuff and interest rates, right? So again, my opinion, the people who give out these student loans, the whole system, I don't know, maybe there was this guy, I forget what his name was, but he like really specifically kind of like put his head in this legislation that made it so you can't even declare bankruptcy on student loan debt. I forget who that was, but there was this guy who said that, oh shit, you can't declare bankruptcy on student loan debt. I think personally all of those people should be held accountable. They should be thrown in jail for that kind of stuff. I think it's a giant fucking scam. It's a disaster, and there are millions and millions of victims. But anyway, throwing that out there, fuck them all. Dark Brandon Rising. I'm in. Let's go.